has spoken to us. Odogu gave us a very important message, and I'll bring it when I come back live. But that my guy life now, Congo Sono, Kaise Noroka family. We are right here like a family, one family, Biafra, one family, one family, one family, one family, one family. Biafra, this is Luke Iwunze, one family. Biafra, one family. I see the way you hug PM. I see the way PM was happy to see you. One family. I see the way PM was happy to see you. One family. I see you.
We are here.
We are here.
And PM is coming out.
You say
Government must know that they have
he say
And then he has promised that when he come out, he will have a peace union with us.
everybody.
And he said that we make sure that the victory is ours.
Thank you
And
so
we are
much.
happy
Thank
today.
you. One family. One family. PM. I see one PM shake you. Congratulate you. I see one PM shake you.
Yes.
One family. After one family.
One family. Belgium.
All the way from Belgium.
We are all one.
One
Stop
family.
fighting each other.
One family.
So tomorrow the witness got the both sides.
Yes.
Tomorrow
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm from Williamson.
One family. One family. Johnny Wiji. One family. Professor Chomo Koma. One family. I see when PM hug you.
No, my name makes
You hug. Organistic professor. They will. They will. PMI. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
as long as he is happy and he is protected.
All of us. They will, Prof. They will. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. Thank you. I am one family. Come, Mr. Tommy. Thank you. One family. They will. One family.
From a real war.
That's why I'm one family. Difference. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, dear friends. Dear friends, this is massive. PM is a unifier. PM is our PM. PM is winning. PM is coming out. Dear friends, lovers of freedom.
Whether they like it or
not,
we are here for good. And Nigerian terrorist government should understand that they are illegal in Biafra land.
Completely illegal. Completely illegal. Completely illegal. Ndeo, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is wonderful. This is, dear friends, honestly.
Congratulations to Simonekpa, and congratulations to the European delegates. Congratulations to Biafrans all over the world. Congratulations to over 3,000 delegates from all around the world, Biafrans who outstormed Finland for today's 17th August 2026 defense of the de facto Prime Minister of Biafra Republic in exile. The Prime Minister himself was live in Finland courts, where he, defended the atrocities and criminality being pushed around by the Nigerian government in Finland. Unfortunately for Finland, the case has finally been turned against Nigeria. And from what you are hearing from the latest brief, now they had the first sitting, the first section and the second section, and Ekpa is out and currently holding a very serious meeting with European delegates who stormed the Finland, lightly for a meeting with the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. But let me just give you what the update is like. It's a cheering news. It's a victorious one. Successfully, he was able to present his defense. Currently now Nigeria is still struggling to present witnesses. As the case drags. Yes, but from what we are hearing now, he has obtained an injunction, a verdict, a victorious, presentation. You can see how happy he is. You can see all manner of people, people of repute, people of integrity all over the world. They learned that the Finnish president Alexander Stubb was, was surprised, at the level of solidarity Simon Ekpa is getting, and after he has sat down with some delegates that visited him on behalf of Ekpa, now Ekpa is out of the court victorious. And from what we are hearing, he was also given an appearance space to meet with delegates who came from 27 countries. Currently now they are in a meeting, and you can see that it is pure victory for Simon Ekpa and of course for Biafrans, and from what we are hearing, it looks like the EU nations delegates who were there already. Dr. Masanga, is also Gumerus is also available. Herr Tomini is also there, and they are locked in a meeting, a closed-door meeting that will last for some time before Simon Ekpa finally, get out of there. Already, they are throwing red carpet for the reception that's about to take place as soon as, because I think the judge indicated that the coast is clear, that the Finland court indicated that the coast is clear, and a serious signal to Asoro, to Bola Ahmed Tinubu at this point, and all the people who could not be able to come to court from the Nigerian government to present their matter. But that notwithstanding, we are expecting that Simon Ekpa finishes his defense like what he did today. Outstanding performance, the judge was satisfied with his appeal presentation. That's what they call defense, and decided. And when he would learn that, he went as far as calling any objection to this, and nobody rises up, and a lot of things came into place, which I don't want to talk about here, pertaining to regarding to security and what actually transpired. But in all of that, Simon Ekpa made a very powerful, presentation that shocked the EU delegates, that shocked the Finland government, and I'm hearing too, Nigerians will be summoned to come up with their own destiny, no longer in Finland court, but in ICC, because Simon Ekpa has put Alexander Stubb in trouble, has also put Nigerian government in trouble. The Nigerian government are not battling for any petition anymore, or any exhibit anymore, or any allegation anymore. They are battling how they are definitely going to hold this man they see as a nightmare to, whatever they think, to allow them hold the election before they finally sign his victory. But he is coasting clearly to victory. Today was very successful, and very successful. Just take it to the bank. Very successful, and he convincingly, told the Finnish court that why he did what he did. And like I said before, it is all centered on Biafran government. It's not fighting, it's not about Simon Ekpa. But remember that this whole war, this whole fight is about the restoration of Biafra. And I'm grateful to announce to you that it is gathering momentum in European nations. It is gathering momentum. In fact, these people, Nigeria never believed it. To Nigeria, they are looking at it. How come? They're underrating the impact of this struggle outside Nigeria, outside West Africa, outside Africa. As you can see, look at the latest development coming from the Israeli government, that has ordered massive campaign for the restoration of Biafra. No, it's a cheering news anyway, for Israeli government to order media campaign in Israel to sanitize Israelis, to sanitize the Israeli government, to sanitize the MKs, and all of them to be aware of what is coming, of what they want to do, at the end of the day. And this is a battle that this woman called Raphael Mosu single-handedly, with the support of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, single-handedly, took the battle to the government of, Israel. And we must celebrate that woman, Raphael Mosu. We must celebrate that woman. It is a Jewish woman married to an Igbo man, but he looked at it and that it is worth fighting for, and he went ahead to get the campaign that is going on now. Biafra has become a household name in Israel today. Some Israelis are even celebrating and want the Benjamin Netanyahu government, who have ordered the media campaign for the Biafra restoration in Israel, and of course globally. There's no how it will not get a global attention, because it's also spreading. But back to the excitement that is happening in Finland. From the video you have watched, you can see what is actually playing out. But that Nigeria cannot be able to manipulate at this point in time. What they are trying to do now is to see how they can get the Finnish government to delay Ekpa until after election. And the people who are present in Finland now, personalities, delegates from all over the world who are present in Finland now, have already seen the evidence petition presented by the Nigerian government based on social media. They have also seen the defense of Simonekpa today, as on 17th August 2026, presented his defense, and they look at the reason. There was no clear-cut indictment on the side of what Simonekpa insisted that he was defending his own people against existential threats, which the judge himself, have seen and have read, have come to understand that Nigeria is under jihadist attack, under jihadist government, and the target is pure Islamization. And the voice of resistance was just about what Ekpa was just promoting resistance, alerting the world. But unfortunately, the Finnish government derailed and sabotaged based on economic negotiation, whatever they have entered with Nigeria. But that is not what the judge wants to. Now, everything has come to the open. Who is going to defend Nigeria in Finland? Who is going to defend Nigeria in ICC? The judgment has been passed. That pronounced already, and that's why you see the excitement. Now we are hearing that Asurok is trying to get to embassies, high commissions, within the European to push for a delay in the pronouncement of certain discharge and acquit of Simonekpa until after election. Then the question is now how it has been exposed. How are they going to handle this at the end of the day? It baffles a lot of people because by a few days from now, the court will make a final discharge and acquitted, and Simonekpa will be free. And that is what the story is all about. This is the latest development as of today. The court section has actually come to an end with after the brief section. With from what we are hearing, Simonekpa will meet several of many delegates around the world, and is asking for continuation of Biafran solidarity. That's what he has been telling everybody, that everything is going to be perfectly put in place. That's what he said. Everything will be perfectly put in place. Nobody should look the other way around. Focus and concentrate that the struggle has come. The reality on ground is the battle of legitimacy. And what is the battle of legitimacy? The restoration of Biafra, which is being guaranteed by the international law. Well, I wonder how Finland will be feeling at this moment in time. Not everybody. I wonder how Alexander Storm will be feeling at this moment in time, because he has lost the battle. And he has also indicted and given Finland a very bad image at the moment, because he actually went into economic negotiation just to jail, because they feel that Simonepa was a barrier to a bilateral relationship between Finland and to an extent. Remember, anything that is tradition, forget anything that is tradition. Nobody is going to extradite Simonepa back to Nigeria. It can never happen. I can tell you that it can never happen. So what this actually means is this, that we will be following up the update. We'll be bringing you updates and tomorrow till on the 21st. Yes, that's when we're expecting to roll the red carpet finally for to celebrate Simonepa's homecoming. He's coming home. I can tell you that Simonepa is coming home. You keep on stay tuned on this platform, because this is the moment of this is a defining moment for Simonepa. This is a defining moment for Biafra government in exile, and you can see the excitement, you can see the caliber of men who are there, these men are well connected. So Simonepa is very in good spirit, but the people who are in bad spirit now are in totally confused. I can tell you, are sort of confused what they are going to do. What is Simonepa's second coming? What is it going to be like because they see him as a nightmare, to the extent that he was being discussed in the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He's been discussed by Southeast governors. He's been discussed by even Ohanese. But now, are they actually regretting where jihadists are being murdering, repentant Boko Haram and all the rest of them are being, given Nigerian military police uniform and deployed as unknown gunmen to the eastern part of the country? Are they not crying foul? Look at what is happening in the entire eastern region, and that's one of the reasons why. So I do not know what exactly Bola Ahmed Tinubu wants and why he is insisting that this man should be held so that he can be able to find his way and win 2027 election. Well, it is tight anyway for him at this moment because of the international presence and interest in Simonepa's case.